Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we're having a look at the Brown-Froman Cooperage, where the Brown-Forman company produces casks or barrels for their bourbon distilleries since 1945. The distilleries are distilleries like Jack Daniel's or the Woodford Reserve Distillery. Everything starts with fresh American white oak from all around the country. And this has been milled in different lumber mills and transported here to the cooperage. The cooperage has the fresh cut oak with a moisture content of about 50%, and then stores it out in the open air to get some other ingredients out of the wood. And here you see the top one is already gray, and that is a bit stored for a few months. Very important for the raw wood is the quarter cut. That ensures that the lines of the wood go into the right direction, and this ensures the air tightness of the barrel. First of all, the surface is being treated so you don't have any dust, dirt or anything on the surface, and the surface is smoothened out so the wood can be processed further. Now it is being transported into the plant. In the next step, the edges are also being filed down to have smooth surfaces. Afterwards, all the pieces are being sorted, and now you have wide and thin pieces. This machine drills holes into the edges and then puts pins into these holes. And now we're left with pieces of wood different width and pins in them. And this gentleman here assembles these pinned pieces of wood and takes the last piece of wood, drills holes in them and assembles them to an oak wood plate that is in square shape. The next machine cuts the square pieces into the round lids that we need for our barrel. These lids will be charred in an oven for 85 to 90 seconds so that we have a charcoal layer on the other side. After the charring, the lids are being taken into this robot area and all the sides are being waxed with paraffin. This ensures the air tightness of the barrel. And now we take care of the long pieces of wood. This machine cuts the pieces of wood into an angle so all the staves fit together, and also into a convex shape so we end up with a barrel and not a cylinder. Now we come to the hard piece of the production, the raising of the barrel. The barrel raiser takes about 31 to 33 staves of different width and has to have a look so that not too many different staves of the same width touch each other, so you have a consistent pressure within the barrel. Then he puts on the temporary steel rods, and this fixates the temporary barrel during the heat treatment. This job is one of the most demanding because you have to concentrate while it's very hot, very loud, and you have to always take the right staves to ensure airtightness. The next step is the steaming of the barrels. The barrels are being steamed, and this ensures that the staves don't crack when they are being pressured into the shape of the barrel. The steam is being produced inside the cooperage because they have enough leftovers from all the wood, and that's what they use to fire the boiler. The following step is the toasting, and the toasting is the heat treatment of the inside of the barrel and caramelizes the sugars inside the wood. The casks come out of the toasting area, and now we see they have more hoops, and these hoops pressure them even tighter together. And also we see they are darker, and that means they have been toasted. While the toasting gives the bourbon its unique vanilla and caramel flavor, the burning of the barrel puts a charcoal layer on top of the surface of the inside surface of the barrel, and this acts as a filter, which gives the bourbon, or here the Tennessee whiskey, its distinctive smooth flavor that makes it so easy to drink and such an elegant whiskey. A barrel doesn't just consist out of wood, it also consists out of steel. And here we see the production of the steel hoops that are necessary for the barrel. The B on side the rivets means Brown-Forman. Unfortunately, we couldn't see the drilling of the front pieces and the inserting of the lids. But here we see how the hoops are being put onto the cask, and now it is all nearly finished. The last thing we need in the barrel is a bung hole to fill the whiskey in and take the whiskey out. And here at this step you always have to look that you get a wide stave, so you don't drill between two staves, and this could mean you get some leakage. Then you put 1 gallon of water into the cask, so you get a wet cask. Afterwards you rotate it a bit and then you pressurize it with air to have a look if it's airtight. Now the barrel is ready to be transported to the distillery. Some of the barrels are not airtight, and now they go into rework. And these coopers are the most experienced people inside the plant, because they know all the steps, they have to know all the steps, and they can raise a barrel just from scratch. So they have a look at the different leakages, and then they replace heads or do other things to make the barrel airtight. Here we see how he takes porous wood and hammers it into the gaps between the staves to increase the pressure and ensure the airtightness of the barrels. Another great way of ensuring the airtightness is to tighten the bilge hoop, the quarter hoop, or the head hoop. Here we see the different stages of the staves. We have the raw wood, the toasted, the normal charred, and the heavily charred oak wood in stave form. And here we see a special kind of cask. We have a channel drilled into the cask all the way around to enlarge the surface area. It is being used in a Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like to know more about whiskey, then please visit the Whisky.com homepage and click on the information button.